Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Bo from She-Ra. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpie. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I just drew on the paper. There will even be one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay. Let's see. A dynamic hero pose, right? Yeah, let's do that. So, okay, let's see. He's got those big old boots. Those little arrow boots. I'm just kidding. I don't know if they're arrow boots. I'm just calling them that. Okay, let's see. We're going to draw one over here. A little bit lower. Like this. Up like that. Alright, and we didn't fall off, right? We're still on the page, just barely? Okay, cool. So, nee. No, nay. Okay, I'm draw my belt. Alright, the anatomy is there. I think we're ready with that. Let's see, we're going to draw him kind of muscular, right? At least with the broad chest. Let's see, you know what, let's do something like this. Almost like, okay, so this arm is going to be holding the bow, obviously. And let's stick this arm out. Almost like he just shot it, you know? So, yeah. So I'm going to draw this arm here, draw the anatomy to that, draw this one here to the elbow. This is going to come down to here, and it's got that little strap thing over it, his arm protector, right? And so, okay, so the hand's going to be up like this. And okay, so this is another thing. I've talked to you guys about this. Let me see, what can I do here? Okay, so, oops. Oh, we're all over the place here. Okay, let me make sure I just hit the camera. And I gotta make sure that we're not gonna fall off the page here. All right, works. Perfect, let's get going. So anyway, I want him holding something like this. I don't want his hand closed, it's gotta be around. So we gotta see this, and the fingers are wrapped around. So that being said, I'm gonna have him holding the bow here. One up, and then thumb in like this. And then like that. Okay. All right, so that means the fingers are going to be wrapped around like this. There we go. Perfect. That's what I was going for. Okay, so now for the bow, let's see if we can, let me thin that up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to see, how's this look? Something like this. I'm sure I'm exaggerating a little bit too much. But hey, you remember what? Remember what? You like the way I don't know how to speak? Remember what? This is how I draw. That's what. All right. Okay, a little bit off. Could be back a little bit more like that now that I'm looking at it. So we're gonna draw this one up like that. There we go. Much better. All right, I can live with that. So that being said, I want this hand to be like he just is either about to grab or just release the arrow. So let's see. I'm just kind of making this up with anatomy real fast. And yeah. yeah, that'll work, that'll work, that'll work. So I'm gonna put this hand down. Yeah, I like that, I like that. So, let's see, those are the knuckles. That hand's down. So let me see how I can do this. So, let's see, the thumb is out like this. Okay, so this finger, can't see as much. This one, the digits are down like this. And so, hopefully this is gonna work out with the Sharpie, because that's when things start to go crazy, is getting to draw with this Sharpie, with the big fat Sharpie. But I want to do something different, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. This one's gonna come in like this. And this one is over like this. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if I can get this to work. The principle is there. Now we just gotta wait for the teachers to show up. Get it? All right, sorry. Okay, let me erase some of this real fast. And like that. There we go. All right, there we go. So like I said, the principle is sound. Let's just see if I can pull this off Sharpie wise. All right, so that also means I need to draw his shirt like this. And let's see, he's got, let's see, this is gonna be his neck. So his collar is gonna be right here. Gonna come down to that little heart thing on his chest, right? Let's see. Let's see, and then this one's gonna wrap over. Well, I got a lot of dark lines here. I'm gonna have to erase a lot of this, but that's okay. That's the way it goes. Sometimes you gotta really put a lot. You gotta put the hours in. You gotta work hard at this in order for it to look the way you want. And I'm okay with that. Okay, so let's see, where's that little heart thing? Let's see. Like this. Okay, there we go. That's work, son. Ooh, I haven't said that in a while. Some of you might be glad. Okay, let's see, let's give him a face. How about, there's his head. That looks about right size. Yeah, so we'll put the ear right there. That's gonna put his eyes there, nose there, mouth over like this. Let's see. I'm gonna give him his, does he have, yeah, he's got a little bit of a, what do you call it? Sideburn. Like this. And let's do, he's got that, I don't know anything about his hair. He's got that poofy, poofy little round fluffs. That's what I'm saying, not poofy, fluffs. He's got that fluffy hair on top. Okay, let's see, let's give him some facial features here. I should have sharpened my pencil a little bit. What does he have? Let me get to a picture real fast. Eyebrows. Good sturdy eyebrows. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's see what we can do for his nose here. So we got to give him a very manly nose. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be manly, but that'll work. That'll work. Let's see. Let's give him the little divot to his lip. That'll kind of give us the top, and then we can. Let's see, give him a little bit of a, it's a lot harder to do guys' lips. Maybe we should do a tutorial about that without making it look like he's got lipstick on, you know? All right. There's his ear. I hear a cat meowing outside someplace. Okay, I think that'll work. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna erase some of these thick lines. I'm gonna get my kneaded eraser, gonna knead it a little bit. I'm sorry, no, I'm gonna erase the sketchy lines. I'm gonna keep the thick lines. They're the confidence lines is what those are. And work with that, because you wanna work with confidence, not with sketchiness, right? I used to say, like an example, like you want to work with confidence, not sketch, because you wouldn't walk across a ladder that's sketchy. And I don't know why I have I don't know why that's the story that I try to go with. Like as if you're walking across a ladder between two buildings. You should never do something like that. But I don't know why that's what I feel. Well, you can if it's a sketch, if it's a strong ladder, it's not sketchy. Don't know why that's what I think, but that's the story I go with. It's cuckoo crazy, but that's what comes out of me. Okay. All right, I can still see enough I can get going, so I'm going to welcome the people that skipped to this Sharpie portion of the video. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do this every single day. You can join along and have some fun. Today, I'm going to be working with the fine point and Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but the pen is a little sharper than the fine point, and I can control the line widths much better. So I'm going to start with this. The Sharpie pen, because I've sketched the entire thing out and erased most of it, but I can see a ghost of an image to play with. And I'm going to start off with the face and draw the eye. So I'm going to I'm going to draw the top of the lids first, like this, just to see how I've got it in the right space. Looks about right to me. So I'm going to add the roundness of the iris, like that. And if I can fit it in, I'm going to add some pupil. If you can't, don't worry about it, because when I'm drawing this tiny, sometimes that stuff fits, sometimes it doesn't. So it's okay if it doesn't. I'm just kind of working with what I can so it doesn't bleed into itself. So I'm going to bring the eye in just a little bit like that, kind of implying the bottom, and then give him a little bit of a heavy lid just to give him something, and then draw his eyebrows. So I'm going to give him a thick, nice strong eyebrow, and on this side like that. Okay, so now I can come down to his nose like this, bring the other nostril in like this, and just do something like that. Like I said, I can't do too much with this. I'll just give him a little bit of a round little bump on the nose, just to give him some life, you know, something a little different, you know. But yeah, so I can't do a lot of detail with this because it'll bleed, so I have to be careful what I can do. So there's the outside of the mouth. Here's the other side. Let's see if we can give him the little divot in the top of the lip, like that. That'll kind of indicate that there's a top of a lip, but we can't really go too far, you know. So his bottom lip, we'll just kind of do something like this. And that'll kind of indicate that something's there. Again, color will take care of the rest. I was talking about this during the sketch, that sometimes guys are the hardest to draw without making it look like they have lipstick on, you know? Okay, so there's the side of his face. I'm going to thicken it up just a little bit because I'm about to switch over to the big Sharpie, and you're going to see a huge difference in line width. So I'm trying to match what we can do here. So I'm going to bring his other jaw in over here and come down to his chin. And then again, thicken it up just a little bit. I'm going to. If you're using a pencil, you don't have to do this. Or if you're using Sharpies, you don't have to either. Like I said, I'm just doing it to match what's about to happen. Okay, so let's give him a little bit of the ear on this side. You can't see too much, but we'll throw that over here. So I'm going to throw this other ear over here. Again, thicken that up a little bit. Just going to kind of do one of these just to give him a little something. Then I'm going to draw his hairline. And the hairline goes all the way across because I don't know if this is a hat or if that's really his hair, because it's two different colors. So I don't know what's what. Tell you what, I'm gonna switch over to the big Sharpie now, because now I don't have to worry about tiny detail. So I'm gonna draw his hair kind of up like this, poof it in a little bit, and do a couple of tufts of hair like that. So again, same thing. I don't know if it's a hat or hair, but I'm just kind of doing something a little different just to give it a little life. Okay, so I'm gonna draw his neck like this. I'm gonna draw the collar like that. And I've got his arm up like he just shot the arrow, okay? So we're gonna kind of draw his shoulder up like this and draw the other arm in. So let's go ahead and draw the arm and now I'll pull you into where we are. So I'm gonna come out here for the elbow like this, and I've got his arm up. He's lifted it up like he just shot the arrow. So his forearm's coming into his hand like this. Here's the back of the arm to the hand like this. Does that make sense? Do you see where we are now? All right. And so I've got the hand kind of like this. So bear with me and just follow along with what I'm doing, okay? So I'm gonna draw the bottom of the hand like this to the thumb. And we'll go ahead and draw the knuckles so you can see where we are. This finger is pretty much straight at you, so it's hard to see. This one's straight at you, but hanging down more. This one, same thing, hanging down even more. And we're gonna come back with the detail and straighten this out in a second too. So I'm gonna draw the pinky like this. That means I could bring the thumb in like that. And again, so you see what I was doing, the way I've got it faced? And so now I'm gonna try to fix some of this detail, if I can, with this tinier Sharpie. Like I said, because of the foreshortening, it's gonna be kind of hard to do, but you know, if we could pull this off, hey, there we go. That's not bad. You know, could be better, but it's a new way to draw an arm. Okay, you learned something new today. All right, and again, because it's foreshortened, we're stressing some certain parts that we wouldn't normally do, but we're just giving you something new to draw. Okay, so his sleeve is a sleeveless arm. It's going to go like that. You can't see it anyway because of this. That hand's in the way. So now we can draw the rest of him. So I'm going to draw the front down like this. This side's over. This is his chest. Come down to his belly. And we can draw the detail in this in a second. I'm going to draw the back of his rib cage. So that little strap that's going across. And then same thing, I'm going to draw his belly and draw the strap. So I'm going to come across like this. Go over that side like that. We'll use this Sharpie to draw a thin line like this, just to give it that look that it has in the animated feature. And I'm going to draw the other strap going across. I'll go ahead and do the other side since we know where it is. We can kind of keep it uniform at the same time. Come across here, draw this bottom half there, and draw the heart. Let's do it with the tinier Sharpie. Ooh, my paper's bowing. What's up with that? Okay, so I'm going to draw that heart like that. And there's another line in the style, the look of his costume, so we'll just draw that in real quick right there. All right, so let's draw this other arm. Okay, so I'm going to draw the shoulder piece. I don't know, I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. So I'm going to draw just a regular old arm holding his arrow. So it's kind of looking like he shot it, is what the look I was going for. And so he's got that wrist protector there, so we're going to bump it up just a little bit. Draw it over for that part. Same thing, bump it just a hair is all we're really doing. And there's the elbow and the rest of the arm. We'll go ahead and accent that. And let's see, let's add just a little bit like that just to show that he's got muscles, you know, just a little bit of detail. And we draw the hand. Now the hand is not closed, so remember you got to draw something in here. I was showing this earlier. You got to draw it like that with a little something in there that it's holding on to. So we're going to draw the thumb down like this, and that's where the bow is going to be. So Let's go ahead and draw that handle so you get an idea where we are. Like this. So the fingers are kind of wrapped around, and like I said, they're not closed. See, they're holding something. And we'll go ahead and try to draw. Oops, I didn't close that off. Let me thicken that up. We'll draw just a little bit of like like we did there, the knuckles, the digits, you know? Okay, so for the bow, it's gonna be pretty simple. We're just gonna do just a little bit of detail, a little bit of something, and then draw it kind of like this. Same thing over here. Like that. And let's see, is that about straight across? Yeah, let's just draw a quick line, and it may not be straight. It doesn't matter. Let's just do it. Let's not worry about it. Let's just shoot for there, okay? Booyah! There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's just, now it's pretty much anatomy because there's not much more to do. We just have to draw his pants. Again, my paper's bowing on me. I'm gonna draw his pants like that, and he's got a belt on, so we'll go ahead and draw that, kind of thin. Oops, wow, I almost just dropped my Sharpie completely. We'll do a little bit of a buckle, if you can. All right, so now we're just gonna draw, again, anatomy. So I'm gonna draw his front thigh to his knee, to where his boots are gonna be. That's a nice rhyme. There's the back of his leg. I'm going to stop there because I got the other one coming down here like that. So let's draw a little bit of his backside to his leg. Same thing to where his boot's going to be. There's his knee, his inner thigh, and his crotch is right there. And we'll add a little bit of detail. So I like adding stress lines to clothing, you know? There we go. Just kind of showing that, you know, they do move, so their cloth, the material does have creases from where the legs are bending all the time, you know? All right, so let's just draw his old fancy boots. So I'm gonna come down here, draw the front of the shoe like this. Let's draw the other side like that. There's some, I like to do bumps right there from where, again, where there's creases. Stress lines, okay? Here, let's just do them both and then I'll add the detail in a second. So I'm gonna draw the front of the boot on this one. Then come down like that. Back of the boot, heel, go across like this. All right, let's add some tiny detail. So there are artistic designs. So we're gonna come in here, we're gonna do this. Like that. Something like that. There's one more over here like this. All right, and then there's like a front toe look. And he does have a heel and a sole. So I'm just gonna follow this around like that. Bring this around like that. And I'll just go ahead and add just a little bit of creases like I was talking about. All right, so there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is Bo from She-Ra. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.